ridding our lives of all we've gathered, trying to pretend it doesn't matter, but it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And we're out on the road once again, stretching forth our hands, reaching for a friend, wondering if this trail will ever end, as we're looking for America again. Yes, we're looking for America again. In this video, I'm going to try to weave 4 different locations together. And the reason I'm doing this is because I feel that in order to share the history of the state that we now know as Utah, it's important to weave all these elements together. So that's why I'm making the attempt. Utah's nickname is the Beehive State. And it's not because they have a certain affinity toward bees or toward... Utah is filled with industrious people. And it is such a harsh element, a harsh environment to live in, that it took industrious people to settle and to build a home and a state as gorgeous as Utah is. And it's because I have a tremendous respect for those that live in Utah and those that are from Utah is why I'm going to try and attempt this 4 different locations. It's going to start with those that before Utah ever existed, the Anasazis as they called themselves, the people, and then move on to when the Latter-day Saints moved into the area and the state became known as Utah, the Beehive State. So this is my attempt, and I am hoping that I feel that it's incredibly important that we begin this video of Utah with the Anastasies, the people, because this territory was settled, it was civilized prior to the arrival of the Europeans. And in spite of the fact that the Europeans felt that they needed to be taught the right way to do civilization, they were quite happy and settled in their own way. And then the Latter-day Saints came in, took control, and the territory became known as Utah. But for that reason, I feel it's important that we begin with the Anastasi. This is the remains of the Escalante Pueblo, once inhabited by the Puebloan Indians and carefully maintained and preserved by the federal government in the national park, national monument. Very beautiful place. I believe that there's more than ample proof that the Anastasis existed with all the ruins that have been found and the archaeological evidence, pottery and all that. Just exactly who they were, we're not sure. We knew they were Pueblan dwellers, but we don't know for sure who they were. I've been as far as South America and Belize and been to ruins attributed to the Incas and the Aztecs, Anastasi, and I think there's very little doubt. Then in the 1800s, the Church of Latter-day Saints sent a group into Utah, and statehood was achieved. The state was named Utah from the Ute Indians, which actually means mountain dwellers, which I think is a very fitting name for the state. But it was no cakewalk even for the Mormons. As you'll see with the hole-in-the-wall crevice, what they had to go down, a 1,300 drop, sometimes reaching at least a 45-degree angle, just to get to this state. I think you'll agree that it was industrious people and that it was indeed